Well, may the good Lord be with you down every road you roam, and may sunshine and happiness follow you when you're far from home. Those are just a few of the words that sing us in every Saturday morning here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour, which stands for the Oklahoma Senior Journal. We are a local magazine here in Oklahoma that helps you navigate well the aging process. So we don't want it sneaking up on you. We want you to make a plan to age well, and that's the resources inside of the Oklahoma Senior Journal. So we have over 6,000 local resources within our 88 pages. In just about 3 weeks, our new issue's coming out. So we just finished our 25th anniversary issue, but you can still get a few out there. We're at 650 locations throughout the metro, basically the 405 area code. So if you live in the 405 area code, you will find a location near you. We are going from 88 pages to 116 pages in our next issue. That's because we have located so many more resources for the 50 plus. We're a popular group. Yay. What do you say? Yay. There you go. Well, what we're going to be talking to you today about is more about the Oklahoma Senior Games. And I have two competitors, two wonderful young ladies here in the studio that are going to talk about all what they are competing in and just a lot more about Senior Games and what you can expect from that and how you too can get involved. So before we do that, I do want to tell you how you can go find an Oklahoma Senior Journal, and you do that by going to our website. So just go to OK, spell out senior, spell out journal.com, OKSeniorJournal.com, and it'll show you exactly where you can pick up an Oklahoma Senior Journal there. Or if you don't feel like going to your iPad or your phone or your computer, just give Robin Gunn a call. That's your hostess, me. And you can call me at 405-816-7889. My mom told me I had to slow down on the telephone number. She goes, act like you're writing it down, Robin. Okay, Mom, now I'm in my mind writing it down. 405-816-7889. Now, without any further doodly-doos, I want to introduce to you who I've got in the studio today. I have Moira. Am I doing it? Yes. Okay, Moira Roush. Is that French?
That is German, the last name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. So Moira Roush.
Moira.
Moira. I'm going to do this every time. And Linda, y'all haven't met her yet. She's over here cracking up at me. Moira Roush.
Very good.
I did it. Yes. I knew I didn't do it. Okay, here we go. She is from Edmond, Oklahoma. Are you born and raised?
I am not.
Okay.
I have lived here for 30 years.
30 years, all righty. And you have been playing pickleball for 2.5 years.
Correct,
okay. So she is also a PPR. So I said I'm going to have to ask her what that means. What is a PPR, certified pickleball instructor? What is that?
PPR is the Professional Pickleball Registry. So it is a teaching group that I got accredited with.
Okay, and so you did that?
Yes.
How long ago?
I did it a year ago.
A year ago. Okay, so played 2.5 years. Now you're actually an instructor for a little over a year, and you're sponsored by, you got to help me with this company.
It's Selkirk Paddles out of Idaho.
So that's the paddles you play with?
Yes.
Okay, and this is the pickleball?
Yes.
These are like some oversized ping pong paddles. Is that kind of right?
Yes.
Okay. Linda's going, Robin, I don't know about that.
Yes,
but
she does.
I will tell you, you can see, if you get our e-newsletter, which you just go to our website and you can click to get our e-newsletter, you can see the pictures of these fine ladies with both of their paddles. You'll see that there is a distinct difference. So you are sponsored by them because now you play full-time and teach full-time.
Yes.
What's
correct.
the name of the company again that sponsors?
Selkirk.
Selkirk. So they make the paddles. So Moira now spends her time traveling and playing pickleball at pickleball tournaments and teaching pickleball. She has medals in the USA Nationals, US Open, wow, and the National Senior Games. This is fantastic. Thank you so much for being in the studio.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to be here.
And next, right next to her, I've got Miss Linda Piatt.
Correct.
Woo-hoo.
Very good.
Everybody give me a round of applause. Thank you. You are the treasurer of the Oklahoma City Table Tennis Club.
Yes.
So is table tennis ping pong?
Yes, table tennis is ping pong, but there's more specific rules. with table tennis than just playing in your garage, playing ping pong.
Right.
For instance, just a couple of things. When you play in a table tennis tournament, there are specific rules about your paddle. One side has to be red, one side black, and there's rules.
Okay,
with
yes.
service.
She
So
brought
anyway,
a paddle in here like that. Well, I am not finished introducing her, but I will do that right when I come back. So you hang on there, Miss Linda Piatt. I did it?
I certainly will. Yes, you did. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll be right back here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour, which we're talking all things senior games. You do not want to miss this and listen to these two ladies' stories on what they are accomplishing by being a competitor with the senior games here on the Eagle, 1640 AM KZLS. We'll be right back.
When aging, unexpected events can happen that require an individual to need extra help to stay home. Care Plus Home Care, an exceptional family-owned and operated business, has been providing that care for over 26 years. We assist with bathing, dressing, medication reminders, and other personal care needs. Care Plus Home Care also provides companion care, light housekeeping, meal preparation, and many other services. Our caregivers have special training to work with dementia and Alzheimer's clients. We work hard to match all our clients with a professional caregiver based on each person's needs. Scheduling is flexible and care can be provided up to 24 hours a day. Our nurse will custom tailor a care plan based on the client's wishes. Visit our website at careplusathome.com to read our testimonials and call us at 405-769-2551 and schedule a free in-home assessment with our nurse. Stay home, stay well with the best in home care.
Villages OKC is a plan, not a place. It's actually a virtual village for those like me who are glad to be alive and embracing aging with purpose and enthusiasm. Hello, this is Marilyn Olson, Director of Villages OKC. Here, trusted members connect our own skills to help each other and remain independent, living in our own homes. Villages OKC members like my husband Jim and me are not just living longer, we are living better. In fact, this is going to be our best decade yet. The exciting 2019 calendar includes an exclusive showing of My Love Affair with the Brain and gift workshops. These workshops create personal notebooks of information to make the bumps in life a little easier. And there's also coffee meetups, excursions, and whatever else we decide. Catch us on Facebook, Instagram, or see the full calendar at our villagesokc.org. Villages OKC, it's a plan, not a place. And by the way, check us out on page 77 of the Oklahoma Senior Journal, one of our fond supporters.
Baby boomers are living longer, healthier lives, and when they choose a place to live, they expect one focused on overall wellness. Concordia Life Plan Community knows that living life to the fullest can happen after retirement, encouraging a healthy lifestyle with on-site fitness classes and one-on-one training opportunities. Wellness is holistic, and Concordia incorporates wellness in every aspect of the community. Dining includes farm fresh, locally grown ingredients, a diverse menu prepared by professional chefs. Helping others improves health outcomes. Concordia offers a wide range of volunteering opportunities, actively involved in the wider community. A healthy body means a healthy mind. Concordia engages industry thought leaders every month. Their Lifetime Learning Series gives residents the chance to learn from difference makers like authors, musicians, medical experts.
If you would like to learn more about Concordia, give us a call at 405-369-9080. That's 405-369-9080. And find us at concordiaseniorliving.com.
Hi, this is Charlotte Carey, Administrator with Synergy Home Care. Are you seeing a lot of changes with your seniors? Mom can't keep up with her housework? Dad is forgetting his medicine? Or Grandma is falling? The effect of your aging parents can no longer be ignored. Don't worry, Synergy Home Care is here to help. We offer a wide range of services from hourly companion care to round-the-clock compassionate care. We can help Mom with meal preparation, drive Dad to meet his friends, and even help Grandma shower. Call Synergy Home Care now at 405-254-3046 to schedule a free in-home assessment. Our RN will customize a care plan to give you the peace of mind that your parents are getting the care they need. call Synergy Home Care at 405-254-3046.
All right, we're coming back in here to this exciting show. I am talking about Oklahoma Senior Games. It is here. It is almost here. It'll the competition start August the 31st through October the 19th. And you can sign up at any time between now and October the 19th, as long as it's 2 weeks before your event. And if you're like, oh, I don't even know what I want to get involved in, well, you need to go to their website, because their website has over 25 choices of things you can be involved in. So in the studio, I've got Linda Piatt, and we had not finished introducing her, but I'm also here with, just say your whole name.
Moira Roush.
From now on, she's going to get to say her own name. So, okay, Linda. So I'm going to finish introducing you. So you started out, you're the treasurer of the Oklahoma City Table Tennis Club. She has participated in the senior games at the state level for the past 6 years. And you don't even look like you could be, because you're 50. Is it 55 or 50?
Yeah, I'm actually 60.
You are?
Yeah, I turned 60 in
Okay,
January.
and so you've been playing for 6 years. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I've been playing in the senior games.
For
6 years.
years.
I've been playing table tennis all my life.
All your life.
So,
She has some cool stories to tell us here. So you got to compete in Albuquerque on the national level in 2019.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
How
that
fun
was
was
great.
that?
Oh, it was a blast. It was a blast. I wish I had done a little bit better, but I did get a ribbon in the women's doubles, so that was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
bet that's fun in the women's doubles. Yeah.
Yes. It was a
And
blast.
so it says that you grew up playing in your family's basement, ping pong. So where did you grow up in?
I actually grew up in Massachusetts all my young life, but I've been in Oklahoma now for 27 years.
Okay.
So, and then I found the table tennis club about 10 years ago. I found myself single, and my kids had flown the coop, and I needed something to do. So I started Googling and, what I enjoyed, and I found the table tennis club and went there and realized that everything I knew about the game was wrong. And so it was kind of a relearning process. But
because just playing recreational is very different than competition.
It was for me, because I had no coaching. I didn't know how to hold the paddle correctly. I mean, obviously I held the paddle.
Right.
And I was competitive, and I had the strategies, but I didn't know proper technique, and learning proper technique can really take you further. So yes.
In the competition thing.
Right.
That's great.
Indeed.
So it says in 2009 you found that the sport of table tennis was more complex than she thought, but you're just having a great time. You're saying this is so fun.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and I get coaching pretty much every week, and work with a coach just to improve little tidbits of my game. It's very
Sure.
complicated. There's different rubbers that you can use on the paddles, and there's different styles of play, and so there's really kind of a lot to it.
And you said there's
So-
red and black.
Yes, the paddle has to be one side red, one side black, because that you can have a different rubber on each side. And so when you're playing against someone, you want to look at their paddle just to see what they're playing with, because that will make you perhaps adjust your game some. So
Can you flip your paddle to one side or the other throughout
That's
the game?
very difficult. That's very difficult. I use the same type of rubber on both sides, but at one time I used different, and I would do that, but sometimes I'd flub it up, and So anyway,
How neat! I mean,
it's
this
pretty
is
cool.
so interesting to me.
it's very
And
cool.
so I want to ask you both this question. So Moya, how's that?
Moira.
Moira. See, it's going to happen every day. People out there in the listening audience. Robin, her name is okay. And you said you were named after who?
Moira Shearer. She was a ballet dancer in the 50s.
I'm sure a ton of people know who that is. Or y'all are Googling it right now. So tell me, what made you want to get involved in pickleball? What was the interest in that for you?
Well, for me, I've played tennis my whole life, and I've run the gamut doing everything in tennis, from playing competitively, college, to coaching. And my husband also played high-level tennis, and he started playing pickleball. And he told me, came home and he said, "You're really going to enjoy this sport. You need to get involved." And I didn't want to because most of it is indoors and I like to be outdoors. So I said, "I'll try it in the winter." So that was 3 months till winter. And meanwhile, every time he kept coming home an hour later, 2 hours later, and I wasn't seeing him very much. So I
You're
thought,
like, I'm gonna see if
I
he's
really
really
better
playing
try-
pickleball.
I really better try this pickleball. No, I knew he was at pickleball, but
right.
anyway, so that's why I went. And now
Wow.
we play mixed doubles together and competitively, and we actually win money because we're pro level. So
Look
it's
at you.
very, very fun. And I just turned 60, like Linda, and I can still win money. So it's really cool.
That is so cool. And you have a sponsor. That's really fun, too.
It's
that you
very
got someone
fun.
backing you.
Never in my tennis life have I had a sponsor, and so it
Now
is
you do.
very, very
Pickleball.
cool. And Selkirk is a fabulous company, and really appreciate their support.
That's wonderful. Well, tell me this. What is pickleball? Because I know tons of people out there are saying, what is it? So the paddle is bigger than a ping pong paddle.
Correct.
Maybe by twice?
Yes, probably at least twice. Yeah.
Okay.
And we play with a heavy-duty pickleball. Heavy-duty wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. Okay.
And so it has holes in it, and an indoor ball will have larger holes than an outdoor ball because of wind. And so the court is badminton size. If anybody knows the dimensions of that. And then, and the net is like tennis, except it's a little bit lower. But the most important thing in pickleball is we have an area called the non-volley zone, or we call it the kitchen, like stay out of the kitchen. So it's an area 7 feet back from the net on both sides, and you are not allowed to stand in there and hit the ball out of the air, which is called a volley. And that's what makes pickleball what it is, because it keeps the points going longer and it's harder to put the ball away. And so you have better exchanges and it's better exercise, and you have to learn to hit hard and to hit soft. And so,
Okay.
it's easy to play. Anybody can play it. It's hard to master.
To master,
Yes.
yeah. I could see that. Same with ping
Yes,
pong or
yes.
table tennis. I would think
Yes.
pretty easy to play. I mean, we've all played beer pong.
Indeed.
Yes, but the mastering of it.
It's
but
the
that's
mastering,
the fun
right.
part.
But that's the fun part.
yes, really
yes.
mastering a game and getting to know what in the world has made this game have the longevity. Because both of these games are, I'm sure, ancient.
Well,
Go ahead.
well, table tennis
Yes.
is pretty ancient. I don't believe pickleball. goes
Pickleball
back.
started in the late 60s,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's actually only taken off in the last 5 to 10
It
years.
is like so popular now.
popular.
Yes.
And a lot of people 50 plus are the ones getting into it.
Yeah, it's been predominantly looked at as for seniors, but children are starting to get involved. It's a trickle down effect. So, grandparents are playing with grandchildren.
I love
and
it.
That's one of the fabulous things about our sport.
Both of you said before we turn the mics on that this competition is multi-generational. Both of your competitions.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, there's kids in the table tennis club, and there's people as old as the oldest one that I'm aware of in my club is 84. At the National Senior Games in Albuquerque, I met someone who was 94, and that man could move. His reflexes were sharp, and I said, "That's who I want to be."
There.
in 34 years.
And he just
So-
he is literally giving it credit to
Oh, absolutely.
to playing either ping pong
Yes.
or ping pong. That's right.
Table tennis.
Table
That's
tennis.
I'll let you slide. There you go.
Us novice, we just don't
That's
know.
right. Yes, I'm a table tennis snob, but that's okay. Catch
I
you
love
some
it.
slack.
When did you hear about senior games?
I played in the senior games. The first year was 2017, so 2 years ago. It's one of 2 large pickleball tournaments we have in Oklahoma City. So that's why I participated, and obviously I'm old enough. And it was just great fun, and getting to go to National Senior Games, this was my first year. So that's an amazing experience.
So both of you, this was
Yeah.
your first year.
Yes, it was.
Everyone that's been in the studio, so this is our third show on this, every one of them has said out of their mouth, it was amazing and they loved it.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was great. It's amazing to be around all of these active older people.
Yes.
When I was a kid, anybody who was my age or even 10 years younger, I just thought was old.
Me too.
And boy, I tell you what, you don't have to be old.
They're putting
when
you
you're-
in the
when you're
dirt
60.
as far. Yeah,
Right.
we had one of the triathlon females in here, and she said because I thought I was doing so good, and I'm just running, and I don't see anyone ahead of me or behind me, and all of a sudden 2 men passed her that were 84 years old, and she goes like I was standing still.
Wow.
That's
That's
amazing.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's like jaw dropping. So it just shows you that age is definitely something that you do not have to allow you to slow down. You know, so many people say, oh, it's just my age. That's why I'm, being feeble or whatever. But I mean, both of these ladies in here are very fit. We had an 84-year-old tennis player in here 2 weeks ago. He was as hard as this table.
Oh, wow.
His stomach and arms was unreal. Yeah.
Wow.
So we just have a minute. So I'm going to take another break. We'll be back with these wonderful ladies that are now in the senior games. And we want to encourage all of you, if you're not going to play in the senior games, you at least need to come out and get inspired. So we got more to tell you here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour, which stands for the Oklahoma Senior Journal, here on the Eagle, 1640 AM KZLS. We'll be right back. Great show. Not even halfway done. All right, we're coming back in here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour. So I am talking to a pickleball champion, professional, and instructor who's been to the U.S. Open. You went to
Yes.
the U.S. Open.
Yes, in Florida.
Okay, say your name because I'm going to say it wrong.
Moira Roush.
Okay, so you went to the U.S. Open. Tell me what that was like.
That was over 2,000 people competing. It's all age groups. It's not just for seniors. But I played in my first 60 event since I turned 60 this year, and I was lucky enough to win a gold medal. And it is one of the big 3 pickleball tournaments, so it's a major deal.
And where was it?
It was in Naples, Florida. And it's
That's
in
too
a
bad.
public
I know.
venue
That's
that
sad.
it's a public park that has 50 pickleball courts. So I've never seen anything like that, very large. And everybody comes and they bring tents and not camp out, but just camp out in the daytime and, have their drinks and everything. And it is a little bit like a big party.
I was going to say, I bet it is.
And it's a lot of fun.
How neat. Was that this year?
It's this year's every year in April.
Every year in April. Okay. So I wanted to ask you both. I know we had touched on somebody that was 84 years old that you had played in competition with. And just tell me a couple of those stories you had shared with us. See, we always share the good stories when the mics are off.
Oh,
So,
well, it wasn't about the 84-year-old.
Oh,
but,
okay.
But a couple of cool things that have happened. Will Shorts is the editor of the New York Times crossword puzzle, and he is an avid table tennis player. Someone challenged him back in 2012 to that they bet him that he couldn't play every day for a year. Well, earlier this month he was on day 2,500 and counting. And I actually got to play against him back in April of 2015 on day number 925. So that was quite a thrill. That was
so
quite a
he
thrill.
just has a different person he plays with all the time?
Well, he has played in all 50 states, and earlier this month he had logged 39 different countries, and he was heading to Morocco at the end of this month. So he may be there now, but so he's
Say his name again.
Will Shorts.
Shorts.
Shortz. He's the editor of the New York Times crossword puzzle.
Okay.
And he felt like
Is he a
trying
senior
to.
fella?
Yes, he's I
Over
think
50?
He's over 50.
Okay.
He's over 50. But to him, it was a challenge. It was like putting a puzzle together. How can I do this? And when he came through Oklahoma, he had gone to New Orleans and played there, and then drove up through Alabama, I think, and played there, and then flew into Tulsa. On the next day, played there, drove to Oklahoma City, played with us. The next morning, he flew back to New York. He owns and operates a club in Westchester, New York. So it's just kind of a
So he
fascinating
would go to
thing.
these ping pong, like you're involved with. What are you calling it?
Table tennis
Table
clubs.
tennis,
Come
sorry.
on, Robin. So
It's ping pong for the beer bong. You can call it
Right.
ping pong then.
yeah, you can call it pen. That would be most appropriate. Yes.
Okay, so table tennis
Correct.
club.
Correct.
I think you're even playing tonight after you get off the air.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I've got my clothes and already got my paddle. So, yes, ready to go.
Yes, we are.
Indeed.
So you were going to tell me one other story that happened to you.
Well, I got to play with Stellan Bengtsson, who was a world champion. He's from the country of Sweden, and he was the first actual Swede to win a world championship, and back in 1971. But he and his wife do coaching clinics, and they came to Oklahoma City a few years ago and put on a 3-day clinic, and I got involved and got to play with him and his wife, who was actually played on the U.S. team back in the day. Super, super nice folks. But that was a thrill.
Yeah, I
That was
bet.
a big thrill.
Oh, my
Yes.
word.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if I could be putting you on the spot, but what would be a way that somebody could get a hold of being a part of the table tennis club?
Oh, just Google Oklahoma City Table Tennis Club,
Okay.
and we'll come right up. And then we also have a Facebook page, same name, Oklahoma City Table Tennis Club.
Good,
So,
good.
yep.
Because how about pickleball?
Yes, pickleball. We have the Greater Oklahoma City Pickleball Club. We have 700 members. And
Wow.
and if you go to the website, there are many, many places to play, and it's very reasonable to join.
Do we have any courts like that you mentioned in Naples, Florida? I know
no.
we don't have 50, but
No, we actually in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma City area in Edmond, we do not have any permanent courts, and it's a total shame that we do not have them.
somebody out there is going to build us some now.
Weatherford, Oklahoma has 4, and
Weatherford?
and Tulsa has 8 or 12, and we don't really understand why we can't get them in our metropolitan area, especially with a club of 700 people.
Yes.
And we could have more tournaments, and we could involve a lot more people.
So it's just you just set up temporary.
Yes, we have to set up. We have only a couple places where we can play outdoors, and where there are lines painted on tennis courts, and we set up a temporary net. So it'd be really nice to have permanent lines and permanent nets that we don't have to assemble.
I'm shocked we don't.
Yes,
I'm shocked.
Yes.
I mean, Edmond or even downtown Oklahoma City is so involved with doing so many up and coming things, Midtown and all that area. I'm telling you, if the city doesn't do it, that should be a part of the maps thing.
And really, and table tennis would be great too.
Yes.
We have a space that we rent, but it's very expensive, and we try and keep our membership fees. It's only $8 to play, and if you're under 18, it's $6. But still, we need people to come so that we can afford the rent, and the utilities have been just a killer. I just paid the electric bill this month, and it was $880. They give no breaks to nonprofits. And
What if you're seniors?
And
I think there is something for seniors. You got to look into that.
I will look into that. That sounds great. Unfortunately, we're not all seniors. Fortunately, we're not all seniors that play. There's a lot of youngsters and young adults.
Well, so let me ask you this: what do both of you feel like is the benefit of exercise? Go, girls!
Just in general, the benefit of exercise.
Yeah, that's just one of the keynotes here.
Well,
stamina,
there's
endurance.
obvious,
I
yes.
feel great. I feel like I could do anything I wanted to do. I can get on the floor and play with my 6-year-old grandson and
love
then
it.
bounce back up. I'll play on Saturday. I started dabbling in pickleball a year ago. I play on Saturday mornings for 2.5 hours, and then I go home and shower because I am an absolute sweaty mess, and then go and play table tennis for 4 hours. And it's just...
And you're just loving it,
And I'm
you're
loving
getting
it.
in shape as you're doing it.
Right.
So,
and it's social.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Moira. There's no way I'm doing it every time. Moira.
Yes. There you go.
I want you to tell the story about the man that's involved with pickleball that is early onset Alzheimer's.
Yeah, so in our club, we have a gentleman who has early onset Alzheimer's, and because of that, he had to leave his job. And he used to play, I believe, tennis and racquetball, and he discovered pickleball. And he comes every day to one of our facilities where we play Monday through Friday, and he helps the gentleman that runs the place set up the nets, and he plays every morning, and somebody has to drive him because he can't drive anymore. And anyway, he's around people all the time because there are loads of people that go there, and he He's gone back to his doctor for a checkup recently, and the doctor said they really feel like his Alzheimer's is actually improved and his memory has improved, and his ability to deal with life with this problem has improved. And so the support system he's getting from pickleball and the social aspect of being around people has really helped. One of the things we do in pickleball is everybody just shows up to play. You don't arrange a game, and you just come with your paddle and you put your paddle in the lineup and you get to play in the next game when people come out. And while you're waiting, you sit and you socialize and you get to know people and you understand what their life is like, and maybe they need help and maybe you can help them out. And it's really fabulous. It's my favorite part of pickleball is the people that I've met.
Well,
and
the community.
when you get older, it's just so much harder to meet people. When your kids are gone off to school, what avenues do you have to meet people? And I've met more than 300 people in the last 2.5 years. And that's not all in Oklahoma City. It's all over the country and actually in the world. So it's wonderful.
Yeah, so I guess in the old days it was pen pals. Now we can all be friends on Facebook.
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
I love it. Okay, well this was so interesting. I got lost in the time. We're getting ready to take a break, but we're coming back for more show here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour, talking all about the Oklahoma Senior Games. It's doing such phenomenal things for our community here in Oklahoma. Here on the Eagle, 1640 AM, KZLS. We'll be right back. Well, hello there. This is Robin Gunn, the publisher and editor of the Oklahoma Senior Journal magazine, and now on-air host with KZLS 1640, The Eagle, coming to you every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. We're so proud to be able to bring you these programs, but there's something else we're very proud about. A year ago, we added an app. So the Oklahoma Senior Journal now has an app you can put right on your smartphone, and let me tell you how to do that, because it's easy. All you need to do is pull up your phone exactly like you're going to send a text. And in that to line, where you would normally put someone's name or phone number, you put these numbers, 95577. That's 95577. And it'll automatically separate and put a dash in there, and that's okay. And then down in the message part of your text, type this, all like it's one word, 50PLUS. 50PLUS, 50 plus. Then hit the send button, and you'll automatically get a link that will allow you to download the Oklahoma Senior Journal right on your phone. Now, how great is that? You'll be able to listen to all these radio shows. We have a find your car, like if you park your car in a location, it'll put a pin in it, it'll walk you back to your car. All of the Oklahoma Senior Journal issues are on there, videos, and a myriad of other 15 options that are available on the app. So please download the Oklahoma Senior Journal app today.
I thought I could handle taking care of Mom, but she needs help just getting around. And I work full time. She doesn't sleep, so I have to be up with her. I'm always worried and constantly stressed. I don't know where to turn.
Turn to Home Care Assistance. We know caring for an elderly parent can be difficult. It takes years of training and experience. At Home Care Assistance, we've written some of the industry's leading books on caregiving. Call us at 1-866-4LIVE-IN or go to homecareassistance.com. Our caregivers are experienced in working with frail seniors and provide compassionate, attentive care. From exercise and companionship to bathing and grooming, Home Care Assistance provides the experienced care your loved one needs. So take the worry out of your life.
For the best home care services in Oklahoma City, call Home Care Assistance of Oklahoma, 405-285-4191. Find us online at homecareassistanceoklahoma.com or call 405-285-4191.
Hi, I'm Jill Huff, and exciting things are happening at Spanish Cove Retirement Village, Oklahoma's premier life care, continuing care retirement community. Our management team offers 160 years of service to those we serve. We were established as a not-for-profit public trust in 1974 and are here to serve you as you educate yourselves as to the various available options in retirement living. We offer a no-obligation, confidential meeting to help you get to know the Life Care Advantage. Knowing the right questions to ask when exploring retirement living options is crucial, and we are here to help you. Come see for yourself what the Spanish Cove difference is all about. Call today at 405-354-5906 or visit us at SpanishCove.com.
It's time again to sign up for the Oklahoma Senior Games, the best kept secret in Oklahoma. Everyone ages 50 and over qualifies. Just choose which event or events you want to do, then train.
Here are some of the events that you can actually do. Some of the sports to choose from. Very active sports like triathlon, cycling, track and field, power walk, race walking, and swimming. The strategy challenging sports of pickleball, tennis, table tennis, racquetball, and badminton. And then the accuracy challenges of archery, horseshoes, golf, croquet, bowling, cornhole, washer pitch, and shuffleboard, and the team sport 3 versus 3 basketball.
Join us in September and October. Registration closes 2 weeks before your event. Call 405-821-1500 for information. Again, that's 405-821-1500 for information. Or go to Oklahoma, that's OKSeniorGames.com, and click on to register here.
All right, we're coming back in here. I am talking to two ladies that are involved in table tennis and pickleball, and they are in the competition at the Senior Games. If you don't know about the Senior Games, we're telling you about it right now. It is from October the 31st, and that's wrong, August the 31st through October the 19th. If you want to, you can still get involved with the Senior Games. You just have to sign up 2 weeks before your scheduled event. So as you just heard, it's from August the 31st through October the 19th. We've got all kinds of competition in between those two dates. So I'm going to let these two ladies say what those different competitions are.
Okay, we have basketball, archery, golf, swimming, shuffleboard, golf croquet, racquetball, 5K and 10K time trials, cycling, marina, 22K and 44K road races, cycling, OKC 5K power walk, OKC 5K race walk, OKC 5K road racing, running, OKC pickleball.
Woohoo! That's her prestigious.
Okay, and this is Linda's saying the last of the list. This is we've got badminton, cornhole, horseshoes, washer pitch, track and field, 1,500-meter power walk, 1,500-meter race walk, 10K road race, that would be running. We've got the triathlon, bowling, tennis, and I've saved the best for last, table tennis. And that closes out the Senior Games for the year on October the 19th.
There we go. And I just had a couple of weeks ago to a triathlon and a tennis guy in here, Orion and Wes Miller, Orion Whitney, that he said you can even, during bowling, you can be in a wheelchair to do the bowling.
You can be in a wheelchair for table tennis
You
as
can?
well. There's different rules with respect to how you can serve. You can't serve off the side of the table, but you have to serve, to the person off the end of the table. That's primarily the one significant rule with wheelchair players. But in fact, I played against a wheelchair player in Albuquerque.
Okay, and
first time. I won.
You won.
I kind of felt bad, but didn't. So
all of these ladies brought like these big, gigantic lunch bags of medals that they have won. It's too cool. I told them they look like Mark Spitz because I know all of you younger people are going to know who's that. But what did he?
No
have
mustache
7?
though.
Yeah,
Seven. Right. Yeah.
7 medals. Yes,
they did.
Right.
They waxed their mustaches.
Yeah.
There you go. I actually was doing that before I came to the studio, just to have full, transparency.
Disclosure.
Thank you. Okay, so there are several ways you can be involved in senior sports, and one of those, of course, is the Senior Games, which we're talking about, but also the Oklahoma State Fair has Senior Day, but the entire time isn't Senior Games going to be at
Yes,
the state fair?
We have I guess a big booth, if you want to call it that, but
I
there's
think it's
different
almost
sports.
half the room.
It's almost half the room, and if it's set up like it was last year, we had a pickleball court set up.
Yes.
And we had a table tennis table there.
Yes.
And then there was, I think, rowing or...
Yes, there sure was,
sure
'cause I was
I
out
think there was
there.
cornhole, perhaps.
there
There were a
was.
few things like that, and then there was just a lot of information that
Right,
people
and
could
you could
just stop by
still,
and
even
get.
at the fair, they were signing people up to do
Yes.
senior games. The fair this year's September the 12th through the 22nd. So when you go out there, and senior day is free. So if you go on senior day, which is always a Wednesday, it's absolutely FREE. Make sure you go by the Oklahoma Senior Games. Do you work at it too?
Yes, I volunteered at the pickleball, and I heard it was the most visited booth of all. And I don't know in that building or the whole fair, I'm not sure. But we work in shifts of 4 volunteers, and we do have a full court, and you can try with paddles and balls, and you can hit and learn how to play.
So you would be there, or somebody like you, kind of like a trainer.
Every day we have people there that can help you understand how to play, and it's very easy.
And you don't let it discourage you if you're like, oh, I'm this age, or I don't really walk across the room. These are the things that will help you not feel old,
right,
and be able to walk across the room.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes. So is there anything you want to share, Linda?
Well, last year, I did the booth a couple of times, the table tennis booth, and I'm signed up to do it again this year. But a lot of our table tennis people, since it was right across from the pickleball court, we got to all play pickleball, and so that was a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, do you ever play table tennis?
Conversely, the pickleball people got to go over and play table tennis, and it was really fun. And my husband's really good at that too. I discovered. But more than anything, I think what I really enjoyed about working at the fair was to see the families come in and try the pickleball. And see just how much fun they had with it.
Well, yeah, seniors with their grandkids, what a bonding time with table tennis or pickleball.
Yes.
Right. You can bond with each other, and both. Then you have some, an outside thing that you can talk about besides just living on your phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah. My nieces and nephews will go with me places. I go, you can't bring your phone if you're coming with me. We can't even bring it. I go, well, you can bring it, but you're not going to be on it.
Very good. No, that is great.
Exactly. So is there anything else you want people to know out there about the pickleball world or table tennis?
I would just say that for me, table tennis has introduced me or exposed me to being around a lot of different cultures and religions. At the table tennis club, many of my friends are, I've got Africans, I've got Asians, I've got Indians, Romanians, people from Poland, there's Hindus, there's Christians, there's Muslims, there's people.
Wow, I love it that everybody
awesome.
is being...
And we're just one big happy family.
I love
and
it.
It's awesome.
That's
it's
how the world is supposed
That
to
is
be.
how the world should be.
Okay. Well, we have to take another break, but we only have 3 minutes when we come back, and this is the shortest break. So have your pens and paper ready because you're only going to be off the air for about a minute. Please write down how you can get a hold of the senior games this year. But we'll be right back here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour, which this time I'm not going to say what it stands for. What's it stand for, ladies?
Oklahoma Senior Journal.
There you go. On the Eagle, 1640 AM, KZLS. We'll be right back. All right, coming right back in here to a show about the Oklahoma Senior Games. It's not only something that you can compete in, it's something that you can be involved in and just come and be not a participator. What is spectator? There's the word. Thank you. Didn't know the English word. So both of you just tell me what it means to you to be involved with the senior games.
This is Moira, that Robin can't say. And the pickleball is September 27th to 29th. It's at the Oklahoma City Tennis Center. If you don't want to sign up to play, you don't know how to play, please come out and watch. It's a great environment. We're all inside an indoor building with just loads of people, and there's so much to watch. I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy competing. I enjoy being with my friends, and I enjoy meeting new friends. And you can get involved. Go to OKSeniorGames.com, and I'm going to spell it OKSeniorGames.com, or the phone number is 405-821-1500.
Perfect. And Miss Linda, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts on the senior games pretty much mirror what Moira has to say. Oklahoma City.
Look at you being able to say her name.
I know.
She's known me longer.
I have actually known Moira longer. But the table tennis games, as I said before, they are the last day of the state games, and that would be October the 19th. And they are going to be held at the Oklahoma City Table Tennis Club, which is at Northwest 50th and MacArthur. So come out and watch. Participate if you want, but if you come out and watch, you'll probably want to come and play sometime when we're just open, which we're open 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday nights, and then Saturday afternoons. Okay. And again, the Oklahoma Senior...
Yes, please just give out...
Yes, please. The Oklahoma Senior Games, you can find all the information at OKSeniorGames.com.
Okay. Senior Games.
No spaces.com.
There you go. And give out that phone number if you would.
Okay, that would be 405-821-1500.
There you go. 405-821-1500. Thank you, ladies, for being in here today. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I learned a lot. It made me smile from elbow to elbow here on the Rise and Thrive OSJ Radio Hour, which stands for All Day Long, the Oklahoma Senior Journal, here on the Eagle, 1640 AM, KZLS. If you know someone that should have heard this show, it'll be on next week at 10:05. Thank you so much, and remember, we help you age well at the Oklahoma Senior Journal.